Welcome back to day 52 of the altars. Oh, and God, we've got a difficult decision to make. Decision time. Attend the meeting in the kitchen and announce your decision.
Okay, people. I wanted to hold this meeting to tell you that, well, we finally might have a cure for your condition.
Okay. Let's hope it's a good one. Let's hold off celebrating till we hear it. I just want it to be over.
God, I still don't know. Still don't know. And I think I'm going to go with the tabula rasa. I think we have to go with the brain tissue. Can't cope with that. Can't have Ally Corp.
We can use a treatment based on healthy brain tissue. For that purpose, we'd need to use the tabula rasa you've probably all seen occupy a space in the womb. So, you decided to go down that path.
Great. Why don't you just hand us over for experiments already? Don't be so goddamn dramatic about it. This will heal our brains, ain't that all that matters?
Let's be rational. Since we already have the tabula rasa, I say we use it. What else are we gonna do with an awareness-free body?
Use it? I don't like the sound of that. He's an alter, just like us. Even if he has no memories, how can we be sure he doesn't feel anything?
I agree that we should be rational. It's just that there's something so cold-blooded about this. I feel it's a line we shouldn't cross. Because once we do, there's no going back.
Just tell me we're not doing this. We're not taking his brain out. It's sickening.
The alternative is neural
We
implants.
have an alternative. Neural implants. It's a safe and efficient solution, but you'll need to agree to have a corporate device fixed in your heads. We've got nothing to hide, do we?
Maybe we just need to not think about it so much. Are you for real? All we are to them is a fucking bunch of freaks. Better to just kill me than let them implant their junk in my brain.
We haven't done anything wrong. Why should we be afraid?
Let's stop wasting time and get on with it. We knew from the start we weren't born into a fairy tale.
Exactly. We weren't born into a fairy tale. Because we weren't born at all. We were just created to prolong this loser's meaningless life. Truth is, there is no good way out of this mess. The branching was, from the start, it
Oh,
was,
the technician needs...
shit. He collapsed.
Make way for the doctor.
Is he unconscious?
He's breathing. Get him some water.
It's getting worse. We need a cure now. What's your call? Let's go for Maxwell's recipe. Good. I'll get tabula rasa ready for the procedure. Keep your fingers crossed.
They're going to hate me for this, but...
Okay, everything's prepped. He's
Not showing signs of waking up again? No, nothing. I've given him more sedatives just to be on the safe side. You want to say something before I proceed?
I don't know. Oh, just do it.
Okay, here goes. And that's it. Almost. I'm taking it to the lab to create Maxwell's magic potion.
Is he?
Yes, he's dead. But don't worry, he didn't feel a thing.
Did I make the right decision? Was that the right decision? Yeah, this is gonna be tricky. Let's go see if we can talk to anybody.
So, how do you feel after the procedure?
I'm fine. Just leave me alone, okay? I can't believe you did it. I just don't want to think about it.
Okay, yeah, you're angry, I get it. You go into the contemplation room. You go into the contemplation room. I need to make sure I've got enough organics to move the base. So what are we missing on organics? Let's go. Where's the refinery? I need you to work there. Doctor, you gonna talk to me?
Hey, how do you feel after the procedure?
Well, to be fair, I think it's working. But I can't shake off this bad feeling that it was a very wrong thing to do.
We did the best we could, given the circumstances.
Yeah? Well, maybe it wasn't good enough. I just hoped we were a better man. That's all.
Okay, no, he's still angry. What about the refiner?
So, how do you feel after the procedure?
Fine. I'm fine.
Look, I know you're not happy with my decision, but I have my reasons.
Yeah, of course.
I don't think there's much more to say. I'm kind of busy, so yeah.
Okay, well, why don't you go into there? How did the treatment go?
Hey, how'd it go with the treatment? Well, the therapy has begun. Everybody took their dose of Maxwell's medicine, and it's looking optimistic. No bad reactions, no side effects. In fact, I can already feel the difference. My head is clearer. It could be a placebo effect, of course, but I'm hopeful. You did a great job. I couldn't have done it without you. Yeah. I can't say I'm not proud of myself. I'm becoming more and more of a Renaissance man on this mission.
You're in the refinery. You were gonna hate any decision I made.
So, how do you feel after the procedure?
Oh, I feel much better. Don't worry. We'll help you get out of here. Then you can dispose of us just like you did with Tabula Rasa. That what you wanted to hear?
Look, it wasn't easy for me either. But I'm happy you're alive. Let's focus on clearing our way now, and once we're out of this canyon, I hope we can talk it over properly.
Yeah, great idea. Let's get down to some anomaly busting.
Cool.
Okay, well, let's get down to some anomaly busting then. Tower, 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 tower. And let's... I'm just wondering if I can position anything so that I can get rid of one of these. So I can put the recycler down here. I can move the research lab over there. Can I position the womb somewhere? Because you're a problem. Kitchen, contemplation room. And like we can't. Oh, we can put that there. Which means I could. Move the personal cabin there. You do still need to be there. If we put you there and put the command center there, put the gym there, put the greenhouse. Oh, it's because you're two. Put the kitchen there. And the gym there. Which means I just need to do that. Because the pylons we can get rid of there.
All done here. Should I help with this now?
Evacuation functionality.
So let's go to this travel pylon. I'm gonna have scientist on there. Which means I want the refiner on there. Kai, I need you to do this. Why is the refiner the only one in the neutralizer tower? Doctor, botanist. Fine, we'll get the scientist to do it. I'm gonna leave behind that Rapidium. It's going to collect those two mining outposts and a lot of pylon components. I think I just have to leave behind. Yeah, I sort of saw that coming. But that is the end of Act 2. Journey 3.
Modifying its trajectory.
Wake up, sleepyhead. Bedtime's over.
What happened?
What happened? Do you know where you are? Who you are? Do you remember anything? Please. What next? You can ask me about my name and role on this mission? Of course I remember. I mean, up to a point. Oh, shit. Oh, my chest. Careful. You took a heavy blow there. Yeah, I remember the technician. But why? Did he attack me? Yes. Apparently, some of us were unable to come to terms with your decisions. Looks like they'd been planning this for some time. Repairing the tour vehicle while you weren't watching. Filling it up with stolen supplies. And then, when the time came, the technician just knocked you down. And they took off into the desert. Took off with our supplies, and you just stood and watched? No, I was busy fighting for your life. That blow caught you off balance. You fell and punctured your helmet. You were suffocating. Luckily, we had some Madrigal in the med bay. Well, at least I thought that would work. But after the injection, you just turned blue and started shaking.
Oh, good.
Of course I did. I'm allergic to Adrical. Yes, well, I know that now. I'll probably need to get tested too when I'm back on Earth. Wait. How did you find out? From someone who knows you best. I called Lena. Of course, it would have been much quicker if the botanist had told me. But I guess he was too busy despairing about our situation in his cabin. You talked to Lena? Yes. Fortunately, all of this happened before we got lost and communications died. Did you at least pretend to be me? Oh, come on, Jan. You and I couldn't be more different. She'd never fall for it. Shit. Yes. Well, I hope you also heard the important part of my story. It happened before we got lost.
We got lost. The lost?
We're lost? The navigation system's down. The storm is everywhere. We've been circling blindly for days. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but frankly, the base is close to breaking down. The storm's been putting it under a lot of pressure, and supplies are at a critical level. It's been quite intense. Do you have any regrets about not going with them? And abandon my lab? No way. That could never happen. But if you're asking me whether I believe our chances of survival are greater, well, that's a whole different question. We've been doing what we could to get out of this storm. With all the time we've lost, I'd say we're one mistake away from failing the mission and getting stuck here for good. We need to stop drifting aimlessly, pick a direction, and this time, it needs to be a flawless choice. Flawless.
Well, yeah.
I'm glad you see the problem. Okay, so what do? I was hoping things would change when you woke up, but I suppose it's gonna take more than that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm not superhuman, you know. How am I supposed to suddenly know what to do? Well, superhuman or not, you're still gonna have to bite the bullet. Bullet? What bullet? What are you talking about? I didn't want to stress you immediately after you
Oh
woke
god,
up,
what
but
now?
there is something you should hear. Some messages in the comms room from before we lost contact with Earth. Okay, what's in them? What are you not telling me? Just listen for yourself.
Okay, so the refinery's off, the infirmary's off, the recycler's off, the greenhouse is off. It's just the miner. Well, I'm glad the miner's here.
So, you stayed. I appreciate that.
Yeah, well, glad you decided to rejoin the party. I don't know what the scientist told you, but we're in the fucking weeds here. We'll never get out of this damn storm.
Right, okay. Production's limited right now. At least the comms room is on. So, Lena?
So, I just had the most disturbing conversation of my life with someone who introduced himself as your alter. Alters, Jan. What the fuck? It was so scary. And you didn't think to warn me. I mean, why would you? What is going on with you? Do you have any idea what you've done?
Yep.
And that tabula rasa thing?
Oh, yep.
You're farming people to extract brain cells now.
Yep.
That person, your copy, he was so cool about it. Maxwell's solution, huh? If only you had the patience to wait just a little longer. If only you wanted to listen to what I found out. This whole Project Ela, Maxwell experimenting on damaged people, messing with their minds. Man, that guy is seriously sick. Do you label your alters with numbers too? Like he did
No.
with his patients? Like,
No,
for
they just
example,
come with
patient
numbers.
313? Did he tell you what happened to him? Well, maybe you should ask. Or maybe you already know and you just don't care. I guess not much can surprise me at this point. You've crossed a line, just like him. To think I got the whole medical department on their feet for you. What was I thinking? I should turn you in, both of you. But I can't do this, Jan. You're lying there, unconscious, and I don't know what's become of you, or who you are anymore. And I don't think I want to find out. I wish I'd never called you in the first place. I don't want any part in your freak show. You'll just have to deal with it on your own.
Yeah, well, it could have gone better. That could have gone better.
Jan, Maxwell here. Lucas told me there's a communication breakdown again. Whatever is going on there, if you can hear me, please try to get in touch with us. I beg you to make the last push. Humanity needs you. I need you to succeed. I just hope my idea worked with Tabula Rasa and that all your altars are healthy and alive. It's just very, very important, Jan, that you bring all your altars back, that you keep them safe. More important than you think.
Why? Why, Luke?
Find me when you're done with those calls.
Why is it so important? You're in the kitchen. What a mess.
Looks like the mess is bigger than I thought. Yes, we've waited long enough for you to come to, but we need decisions fast. What's the plan? The plan is simple. We need to get out of this sandstorm and reach the rendezvous point. I just don't really know how. Not yet. I never thought I'd say it, but I miss the technician. He knew that navigation system inside out. He kept challenging me. I failed him, and you're paying the price. Now's not the time for regrets, Jan. We need to set a direction for the base, and it needs to be right. We can't afford another day of drifting aimlessly in this storm. This is not a joke, Jan. Everything depends on you.
Oh yeah, no
Mission,
pressure.
Opidium, our lives. You decided to trust Maxwell's scientific methods, and I respect that. But it came with a price. It was too much for some of us. I'd hate to know we paid that price for nothing. I did what it took to save you. Even if it meant coming across as cold-hearted. But it looks like my motives were misunderstood, and everything crumbled. I'm sorry. I wish I could have done better. As your captain. No need to blame yourself. Apparently there was no way for you to ever become one. What do you mean? Just take a look at the branchings available in the QC. You can find all sorts of walks of life that you could have taken, but a captain? No. It was never possible. None of us were cut out for that role.
Kind of liberating.
Right. It's kind of liberating, knowing that there was simply no way to be good at this. This actually got me thinking about something. What? That code we got from Maxwell to upgrade the QC. His old experiment. He and Lucas used the mind records in a completely different way to manipulate the consciousness of an existing person. You're not really thinking we should try and repeat that. Oh, I agree it could be dangerous, but well, you said it yourself. There might not be another way.
I'll do it. Fine.
Fine. I'll do it. What's the plan? It's hard to call it a plan. Just go into the womb, I'll plug you in, load Maxwell's code, and improvise. Testing on production? Doesn't sound like your standards. Oh, I had to say goodbye to my standards the moment I woke up in this base.
Okay, go to the womb, plug myself in.
All right, I'm activating the procedure. Any last words?
Yeah, is it okay to have second thoughts about overriding my
Whoa.
Is it over? Hello? Anybody here? The base has stopped. I should check outside.
That is probably a good place to call it for this episode. And we're on day 50. We'll say thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.